Strictly on the second page, YouTube.
Oh, yeah, it says start live streaming.
Okay, see, now it's, so do you want to leave it there, Judge? Okay.
Yeah. Watching it, sure.
Right. We'll just leave it like that, right on YouTube, and then right here, we're beginning on option. Okay. And then now everything is set up. Okay, everything is set up. So, yeah, and that's it, Judge. You need anything else? From the other one, I will kind of guide you, and then on this one, like, on the side. Yeah, well, I think.
You said it was set up, so it's.
I think we put you up on judge analysis, but doesn't make a difference. It is already got this, is already, yeah. So we were already on site on sign all that. This is things that they said. See, all these people, all these are already, well, signature. These are all Adobe signed, but, let's see. All these people. So this is because now all this might be, all these might be, judge, might be, what do you call it, into this stuff, discovery. Some of these might be discovery.
Do any of them need to be signed right now?
Yeah,
Well, why don't I do that first?
Yeah.
That'll be signed first.
yeah, you can go on this first.
Click on one. Click on one and then sign it. And then I'll see if it works, if it works well.
I don't know what this is for, I don't know if it's for. Usually it's the discovery that's on our docket.
Well, they might need a. They might need to.
Oh, these are bonds, okay.
Probably put a low case.
I think she. I think she highlighted. Check that one.
Curious.
Okay. Okay, well, we got Robert on the picture of the day, so Tom still, yeah, so that one, I guess we don't need to sign that, so. Well, you don't know, the defendant has to come up with all that.
It's not me.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, so I guess we just, one of that one there, and then. So that's still there, so. I can't determine by looking at this judge. What they are. Okay, so I think these are bonds that they sent you, Judge,
They gotta be temporary.
yeah, the defendant has to be front, and it's there. And then at the very end, Judge, we'll go over and once let everybody go. If there's a finish, everything, yeah, and then all you'll have there, of course, my docket. And of course, struggle that you can docket.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Okay.
Stop me.
Yeah, yes, exactly, Judge. And yeah, and we're already live on YouTube, but we're already, I mean, you just let me know what you need. I'm on the screen, Judge, so I'll help you and I can back over here. Now, this store, the inmates are not here yet, but this store is always comes with the inmates, yeah. Once the things start coming in, then in a little bit, once the DA gets on or the punch. Share the screen. Yeah, well, that one actually, there was a lot, I got something like that, that one's already bonded out, okay, so I'm worried about it. Yeah. Okay, you know why they're not there also just because the inmates have not signed their paper out yet. So that'll come up, it'll come up there when they sign.
Let's click on it.
And I'll let you know, hey, just ready on, or, yeah, right, and then you'll find the name, click on it, open it up, and it will start.
Long paper should come up.
Right, right, and then once you speed it, and the big one comes up and you have it. Because sometimes the attorney will say, oh, judge, I find you this and the other, and you look over here, wait a minute, what's the for?
Right, right.
Oh, judge, the client hasn't signed yet, oh my God, go back and, so sometimes even the attorneys, they have to wrangle them in and back to make sure. So you have to check first to make sure they have their people there before you say, okay, bring up, they go up to the bench, and the bench is over there. And then, that's it, they're kind of walking away, it's, yeah. Well, right, right there, share the screen. That's it. And YouTube is already on and then we're gonna have to figure out, because I think they want the Judge Canales wants it, anyway. Everybody wants their stuff different, but we'll figure out how this week. If not, we'll do it again like this today, and this is what we do, we come in the log in and then. That's it, Judge. Okay. Do you have any closest one, you want to close it? I'm sorry, you meet me on the right. Thank you, Judge. No talking to anyone. And you understood that, didn't you? Okay. And here's the same thing, this is important, all you want to do, not speak to each other, not speak to the men. You understand? Okay, come on. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Judge. Let's go over the docket real quick. We have some inmates here and some attorneys here already, so. Is that you, Judge? Oh, no, it's. Yes, sir.
Ortiz Isidro.
We're talking about bonds or what are we talking about?
I don't know.
All right, Judge, are you there, Judge? You cannot hear me?
He's on mute.
You should be able to hear me, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Does he have
The headphones.
yeah, the
Oh,
headphone?
he needs the headphones. Okay, let me go
Yeah.
tell him. All right.
Okay.
We have somebody wait here, right?
Yes, I have these five right here, females.
Okay.
These
females are not on the bond one, right? Okay, can you guys hear us?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, that's better for me. Thank you.
We're gonna get started already.
All right, so these right here. Are we doing this first or this first?
Oh, all these people are gone?
Yes.
So we're doing those? Okay, you're gonna have to give me a minute because I'm starting with the,
Okay.
where's the docket? I know that one's off. Everybody else? What does that mean? Is this one coming or no?
No, yes, it looks like he is.
Okay, got it. Okay. Looks like everybody else is coming. Excellent. Oh, just that one. I was the only one that's really on. Good.
Okay.
We're gonna start right here first, and then we'll talk about the bonds in just a little bit.
Okay.
Jonathan, are you with the state?
Yes, Judge.
Hey, do me a favor if I'm Judge O'Connell. Listen, if there's anything you need to talk to me about or stop me or tell me something I'm forgetting or not doing right, please don't be shy. Don't hesitate. All right, brother?
Understood, Judge. Thank you.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right, Judge, on the docket, the very first page, the very first one is off. James, is it?
Kuykendall?
Kuykendall, yeah, that bonded out, Judge. That
Okay.
one bonded out. Everybody else is in jail, Judge, on my end. I haven't heard from the bailiffs yet. So
Okay.
what we're gonna do, Judge, first is bring in the very first one that just came in. Do you see on the side there, Humberto Saldana? I'm gonna admit him, and then I'm gonna ask if he's got an offer, and then I will move him to a
Breakout room. Perfect.
Yes, Judge. Okay, well, he's still trying to connect to audio, Judge. I'm gonna let in the next one. This is Mr. Javier Padilla, Judge. Good morning, Mr. Padilla.
Yes, good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, sir. Good morning. Hey, do you have an offer on your case on, is it Panajuchi?
Paganucci.
Yes, you have an offer on your case? You ready to go?
Can I talk to my client first, please?
Okay, very good. Let me, okay, just give me a moment. Let me see, let me move, hey, Leonard, do we have Panazucci, Emily?
Yes, we do.
Okay, can you put her in breakout room 1, please?
All right. Emily?
Mr. Padilla, this is Jonathan Alvarado with the state. Has somebody made you an offer on your client's case for the misdemeanor?
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Well, here's the thing. He was put on probation on the felony, but
I see that. Yeah.
assessed a 180-day jail sanction. So in this case, the district attorney, what's her name? Stephanie Talkington. She wanted to do a JSAT on this case.
Okay.
And so we wanted to wait, 60 days or 90 days or something to give him so he could accumulate 90 days. But the court wanted to set it real quick. So he doesn't have 90 days or even close to anything. He's only been in jail since last week. So
I see.
I don't know if we could do, 30 days, 60 days, and then just say that when that happens, that's his judgment is satisfied because he's going to be there for 180 days.
Okay. Well, let's just call it 60 days then, and he'll have plenty of credit by the time he's getting out on his jail sanction anyways.
Yeah, so that's fine. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
I'll be right back. Let me talk to and just so you know something, his name is Emily, but he had a transgender operation, and now he's a male, and he goes by Emmett. That's why I refer to him as he. Okay.
I put all the letters on.
All right. Thank you.
Move to 1, Mr. Padilla. Hello, good morning, Humberto. You got an offer? You got an offer?
Yeah, I've done all the paperwork.
Okay, we'll move you to 2 and we'll work from there, okay?
Okay.
Here comes Mr. Davidson, Judge, Bill Davidson. Leonard, we need McNeil in two, please.
McNeil in two.
McNeil in two, yes, sir. Mr. Davidson, good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, sir. You got an offer on your case, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move you to breakout room number 3, all right?
Okay.
And get you with your client.
Thank you.
Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning.
Dear, do you have an offer on your case?
I was told that there's one in the system, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, you want me to put you in a breakout room with the state or?
Yes,
Jonathan?
please.
Okay. Kelly, I'm gonna move you to room 7, all right?
Thank you.
I see an attorney on 3. Did you need somebody there?
Yes, the attorney on 3 is gonna be Joshua Avila on 3, Ray.
Oh, Avila.
Avila on 3.
Anderson?
They wanted Avila on 3.
Avila, where's Avila?
Let me check.
Good morning, Miss Kelly. How are you?
Good, how are you doing, Teresa?
Good, dear. Doing good. Hey, do you have a offer on your client, Mr. Hernandez?
I have not gotten one.
Okay, I'm gonna move you to room 7 and talk to the CLO, all right?
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Kelly, you got your offer?
I do.
Kelly, I'm gonna move you to room 6, all right? And just wait there and we'll well, you can't move your to room 6, can you know?
Avila's still coming down
Okay,
upstairs. Who to jump in to put in 3?
okay, all right, very good.
Yes.
Hello, Miss Eiko.
No, Avila. Joshua. He's in where?
Hello, how are you?
Hello, fine, dear. Hey, do you got an offer on your case, Miss Eiko?
I do.
Okay, very good. I'm gonna move you to room 6, all right, Miss Eiko? We'll wait there until we get a room open for you, all right?
Sure, sounds good. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Teresa,
Yes, sir.
there's nobody there.
Okay, yeah, they're bringing him, Mr. Davidson, they're bringing him.
Okay, I'll go back to 2 then if I can figure out how to get.
It should be 3, Bill.
Okay, let me push buttons and see what happens here.
Okay.
I don't know which buttons to push.
I think that, I'm not too sure either.
Okay.
Should be
Here we
the
go.
3 dots, I'm not sure.
Is it case, cause number 6867?
Mr. Padilla,
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready now.
all right.
And we have an offer. So if you can send over the paperwork.
Okay, you should already have the paperwork. Did you get your paperwork?
I signed some stuff last week, but I don't know if my client has signed it.
Okay, yeah, it should be at the jail, but I'm gonna need to log into, let's see, Microsoft. Okay, let me get out of here. Need to get into my Adobe. Let's see where my Adobe is.
Seven one two. 75465. 715465. 015.
one right there. This one. Remember next one? Okay, bring them all up. Okay, bring them. There's one right there. Yeah. Oh, no. That's McNeil. Who did we want in 3?
Sorry, what?
Should have been Avila, but Avila is not there, right?
Not yet.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and take, let me go tell Mr. Davidson that his client's not going to be here and we're going to put in, do you have Simon Hernandez?
Simon Hernandez.
That's fine.
Is that your first name?
First name.
Mr. Padilla, you don't see your, I can't sign into my Adobe. I think, since, anyway, let me see. I don't know.
I know I signed my part.
Okay, then
last
it should,
week.
it should be at the jail, Mr.
should be-
Padilla. So remove, send yourself back to 1, go to the 3 dots and go back to 1.
Go back to 1. What do you mean?
Your breakout room 1, where I put you to begin with. Go back to your 3 dots on the bottom of your screen and hit it. It should be something in there. I'm not too sure.
Okay, well, okay, and
Go-
so the
go back
paperwork
to
should be
1.
assigned to him? Okay,
Yeah.
let me do that. Thank you.
So, once you sign all this,
Yes. Did you bring this guy up, Simon Hernandez? Any copy of Lima Charlie? Is that Lima Charlie?
yeah. You should have.
God,
I got the-
God.
On the other one, it's got the extension. Has this one been signed? That's the 465 been signed? Yes, okay. Seven, 1, 5.
Yeah, Taylor, you have a Hernandez Simon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an escort?
Hey, Terry, it's Judge. It
Oh,
popped up here, Louis McNeil plea packet.
Okay,
Does that mean he'll be the first
yeah,
donor?
then we wait, Judge, for Mr. Hill, Saldana to come. He's got, this client's got 3 cases. Are we going on all 3 cases on him? Jonathan?
Let me check real quick. I can't remember.
Let me get your 464.
No, we're just going on the evading case, just the one evading case, which is the one ending in 6-4.
Okay, so the other 2 are gonna be TIC, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll have to wait for Mr. Saldana to come back, Judge, and then we'll work from there.
What's this? Oh, he can come back. Oh, they said they have. Notice.
Hey, Taylor, you know what Simon
Hold on.
wears, what size? Two X. Okay, thanks.
Looking, we had a whole bunch of cancellations. Do you remember a Harvey? We didn't pick up a Harvey
Harvey from where?
from SA. You wouldn't have picked them up, but you don't remember him coming in with those 10 guys? Oh, look at the cards right there.
Harvey Cody or Coda.
You got him?
Harvey Coda.
We got a Harvey Coda.
Coda.
You see from,
Hey Val, you're filling in for Ginny Cupid?
okay,
Yes, ma'am. On Tina Worth, I believe.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Now, did you get the paperwork on that, Val?
She said that she's already done it with her, but I'm
Okay.
not sure. Can y'all check?
Well, I can't get into my Adobe for some reason. I can't get into my Adobe sign. It won't let me get in, so I'm gonna have to figure that out here in just a moment, but I'm trying to. But I'm gonna move you to room 6 until we get, you have an offer on your case, first of all. I mean, do you know what the number? You do, okay.
Yeah.
Let me move you to room 6 and until we can get a breakout room ready for you. Is that okay?
Real quick.
Sounds good. Yes.
Go ahead.
Hey, Valerie, did they tell you it was a JSAT or what they tell you?
JSAT, ABI.
Cool. Just want to make sure I'm.
I don't know how many days or anything.
She has
28
days credit.
Okay. Okay.
I'll move you to room 6, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll get him or what?
Yeah, go get him, please. You know where you're going? It'd be in the basement,
Basement,
right next to the sergeant's office. LC?
LC 10.
Yeah, it's LF when you get off. I mean, no,
Write it down.
right there by the sergeant's office, that's where the L zone. Would you rather stay here?
No, I got it. Hernandez. Simon. 1125145.
There's no Christopher. The corporal was looking for Christopher Johnson. There you go. We don't have. And you can pick up, I mean, you should be there. It's a trustee.
There's no 2X on
Just take a minute. Finish that?
Yeah, finish that.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, all right. All right. Ask them what the other number is.
What's the other number? That's it.
No, you already have, so you signed. Okay, what's the last three for the other one? You just signed 464, right? Can you hear me? Okay.
That's why.
That's your name right there. You gotta type in the first one on top. Now hit next, they got the yellow thing, and they'll sign it for you. Or you should sign it for you. There you go. So you sign it. Spelled correctly, or you misspelled it? What's your last name? Is that the way you spell it? Is there a space between? Sound good. Space. Andy.
Same here. Hold on.
Is there another one?
Let's go.
Avila.
Over there, there's key to the key.
If he's not there, I'm gonna go downstairs and get him. Yeah, I don't know. Avila.
Where am I at?
Right there with him.
Okay.
We should be done on Mr. McNeil.
Just take this off. Okay. Go sit down over there. Sit on the one of those back chairs.
Yes, sir.
I'm hoping I get time to. You want for this time?
So you gotta start going back on patient.
Right.
What's your last name?
McNeil.
McNeil? Yes.
Is he ready?
You're ready, right?
Humberto, you ready?
I am now.
Okay, got it. All right, Judge, you need to, let's see, you're gonna look for paperwork for Louis McNeil.
Got it.
464, got it, Judge. Okay, Judge.
And then I need to share my screen with Mr. McNeil. Well, first I need to see him.
Oh, sorry.
All the answers are gonna be yes, no. That's it.
Thank you.
It's already live on YouTube. All right, are you Louis McNeil?
Yes, yes, Your Honor. Yes, I
Good
am.
morning, Mr. McNeil. Do me a favor if you would, sir. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, 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 I do.
Thank you, Mr. McNeil. Mr. McNeil, let me share my screen with you here. Hopefully you can see the same paperwork that I'm looking at. Whoops, there we go.
Judge, I believe it's 464. I'm so sorry. This is 465. I did an error.
Yeah, you're right. It is 464. So is that okay on the paperwork?
Yes, I also did 464.
All right. All right, Mr. McNeil, you're charged by information in this case with the offense of evading arrest or detention. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do. Yes.
All right, and before we go any further, Mr. McNeil, is it all right with you, sir, that we proceed with your hearing this morning on this Zoom platform rather than in person?
Yes, yes, I can. Yes.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. McNeil. As I said,
Judge,
this says
so I
criminal
think-
trespass. Hang on, criminal trespass. Uh-oh, do we have the wrong paperwork, guys?
Yes, I think-
The wrong set.
If you go back to your email, there should be a second email with the correct.
Oh, Jesus, you're gonna make it harder for me, guys, aren't you, huh? I barely found this email. All right, let me see if I can find his other one. Hang on, here it is, right here.
There
Yes,
we
there we go.
Right.
Let's see and share that. All right, Mr. McNeil, you said it was all right with you to proceed on this Zoom platform. Mr. McNeil, you are charged by information with the evading arrest or detention in this case. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right, that is a Class A misdemeanor, sir, with a range of punishment anywhere up to a $4,000 fine and anywhere from 0 to 1 year in the Bear County Jail. You understand that?
Yes.
All right, you have several legal rights at this time, Mr. McNeil. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Mr. McNeil, what that means is you could go into court, ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court, where Mr. Saldana can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. Do you understand that, Mr.
Yes,
McNeil?
yes, I do.
During that proceeding, Mr. McNeil, Mr. Saldana, your lawyer, can call as many witnesses as he would like for you or on your behalf in that hearing. Do you understand that as well?
Yes.
All right, Mr. McNeil, you do not have to give up those rights. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Yes.
But if you want to give them up, you can, and you do it by filling out this paperwork that I have before me that I'm sharing with you called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Mr. McNeil, that paperwork goes over all of your rights that we just described, that we just talked about, and tells me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you may enter into an agreement with the state of Texas.
Yes, I do.
Mr. McNeil, is that what you wish to do, sir?
Yes.
Fantastic. Then I will sign this paperwork and have it filed in the papers in this cause. Hang on just a second. Mr. McNeil, you do have a plea bargain in this case, evidently. First thing you need to understand about that, sir, is the fact that I don't have to go along with your plea bargain. However, if I don't go along with your plea bargain, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again, Mr. McNeil. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Before I get his plea, could the state tell me what the plea bargain might be in Mr. McNeil's case?
Yes, Judge. The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court cost, 36 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to remain concurrent, and for the judgment to be satisfied. The state is also taking into consideration 715-465 and 712-100.
Okay. Mr. Saldana, is that the agreement as you understand it, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. McNeil, is that the agreement as you understand it, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Mr. Saldana, does Mr. McNeil have a rational as well as factual understanding of these charges and proceedings against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Lewis McNeil, are you a citizen of the United States of America, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right, Mr. McNeil, then please tell me, sir, how you plead to the charge of evading arrest or detention. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Mr. McNeil, that no contest plea is very much like a guilty plea, and I can still find you guilty in this case as long as the state can provide me enough evidence and on your plea. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Anybody force you, threaten you, put you in fear, or coerce you in any way to enter that plea?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you're doing it because you think it's in your own best interest.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. McNeil. I will accept his plea. Let me see if I can catch up with the paperwork here.
Sorry, if I get on time, sir, I'm down. I read it as unfair.
This plea. Zero fine. Court costs. Turn that money to run concurrent. Okay, satisfied. Take it into consideration. Just give me a second, Mr. McNeil. I apologize, sir. Let me just. Was 36 days, right, John? Right, 36 days.
Yes, Judge.
I apologize, guys. Please forgive me. It's just my first time going through all this stuff.
No worries, Judge.
I think that does it. All right, Mr. McNeil, I apologize. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to keep you waiting. Listen, Mr. McNeil, after reviewing all the paperwork in this case and upon your plea of no contest, I find you guilty of the offense of evading arrest or detention. Having made that finding, Mr. McNeil, I sentence you to zero fine, the cost of court, and 36 days in the Bear County Jail. The fine and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served, Mr. McNeil, which means that this judgment is in fact satisfied by the time that you've already served. This was a plea bargain situation, Mr. McNeil. You have no right to appeal. Mr. McNeil, do you have any questions for me?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, on
welcome.
that document, you gotta keep hitting next, Judge. I think you have to keep going. Do you see that where it says it's not complete? You have to hit next and it should tell you what to do next. Okay. Hit the next button again, Judge. And see where it should, something.
It's the credit for time served, Your Honor. If you'll go back down to that sheet. Okay, click on credit for time served. Okay. And who's the clerk? What else is missing on the form? Okay, there you go, the prosecutor.
The prosecutor just, you just put Alvarado if you need, just type, you don't have to type it all in. Okay, there it is, Judge. Now it says click to sign. And there you go. Now the clerk should get it.
And Judge, I'm sending you the dismissal for the 2 TIC cases.
Supposedly.
Have Avila ready?
Yes, but, okay, but you should have, okay,
I have
yeah, Avila's next for Mr. Davidson.
what's your last name? Pagnucci? And Pagnucci, ready.
Okay, got it. Oh, okay. Let's see, Leonard,
Yes, ma'am.
can you please put Richardson in let's see, Richardson in room 1, please.
Richardson in 1, okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jonathan, I think I only got one dismissal on Mr. McNeil.
Yeah, Judge. Sometimes it does this where I send both of them and then for whatever reason it only pops up as one. Let me send it as a reminder and it
Okay,
should.
as long as I catch up with it later, that's no biggie. I mean,
Okay, Judge.
yeah, make sure you send it. All right, who's up next?
Judge is gonna be Bill Davidson on Avila, Judge Joshua Avila.
Okay.
There you go, Judge. Can
All
we
right.
have,
All right, can the bailiff get Avila in front of the, you know what, Mike, I don't know how to, I lost the big screen on my Zoom and I don't know how to get it back.
the big,
Yeah, it's just like a little tiny screen there.
oh, okay, I'll be right there, Judge.
Well, I guess I can do it without
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
just little.
I'll be right
Yeah,
there.
after this one, maybe we can figure it
Oh,
out.
okay, got it, Judge. All right.
All right, are you, let's see, there's last page. Are you, Joshua Avila?
Yes,
All right, good morning, Mr. Avila. How you doing?
good. Good, thank
All right,
you.
let me share my screen. Uh-oh, I'm gonna need it bigger now, Terry, because I can't share my screen. Hang on, unless I can move this.
Oh, okay, I'll be right there, Judge.
Sorry about that. Oh, I got it. No, I don't. No. Mr. Avila, just bear with me a second. I'm
No worries,
computer
sir.
illiterate. I apologize. Yeah, I made it somehow small and I need it big so I can share it. Oh my gosh, that's on. Like, where's the bottom of the share screen and all? Oh, at home.
Now the world that I'm coming home.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. What's up here? Can we move that over? Oh, no, that'll, I can do it up there, I guess. Oh, there you go. Jesus, I don't know how the heck I did that.
Continue, okay, continue.
All right, that should be good.
There you go, Judge.
All right, thank you. Thanks for that.
Got
Let me
it.
share the screen with Jonathan here, with
Yeah.
Joshua here.
Well, I can hardly hear. I can hardly hear you now.
All right, Mr. Avila, sorry about that. Listen, I
No
shared
worries.
the screen, and I just want to make sure that you can see everything we're talking about. Before I do that, Mr. Avila, can you raise your right hand for me? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, Mr. Avila, you are charged by information in this case with the offense of indecent exposure. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, before we even begin, is it okay with you, sir, that we proceed with this hearing on video conference rather than in person?
That's fine. Video conference is fine.
All right, fantastic. Thank you for that. Let's see. Prosecutor Jonathan, nothing's checked here on the
Range of punishment.
exposure. What is it?
It's a class A, Judge, just the
A?
regular
Okay.
class A. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Avila, you're charged with indecent exposure, as I said. That's a Class A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail. You understand what you were charged with and the possible punishment in your case?
Yes, sir. I do.
Judge, I'm sorry, I misspoke. It's a class B. I apologize.
It's a B. Sorry, Mr. Avila. Hang on a second. Let me change that.
No worries.
Class B, different. It's punishable by up to a $2,000 fine and up to 180 days in the Bear County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have several legal rights, Mr. Avila. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Mr. Avila, what that means, sir, is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer, Mr. Davidson, could cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
During that proceeding, Mr. Avila, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as he would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir. I do.
Mr. Avila, I hope you also understand that you do not have to give up those rights. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
But if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out all this paperwork for me called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonishments. Did you go over this paperwork in detail before you signed it? Do you understand what's in these documents?
We did, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, good, because these documents tell me, Mr. Avila, that you understand what you're charged with. You understand the range of punishment, and you also understand you have all those rights we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so that you may enter into an agreement with the state of Texas.
Correct.
Avila, is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Hang on just a second. Mr. Avila, it appears that you have a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand about that is the fact that I don't have to go along with any agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see. If the prosecutor would tell me what the proposed plea bargain for Mr. Avila is?
Yes, Judge, it's a $0 fine plus court cost, 21 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served. We'd ask time and money rent concurrent, and the judge would be satisfied.
Mr. Davidson, is that your understanding of the plea bargain agreement, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Avila, is that your understanding of the plea bargain agreement, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Davidson, does Mr. Avila have a rational as well as factual understanding of these charges and proceedings against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes,
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
yes,
Mr. Joshua Avila, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Avila, please tell me how you plead to the Class B misdemeanor offense of indecent exposure.
No contest, Your Honor.
That no contest plea is very much like a guilty plea, and I could still find you guilty in this case. You understand that?
I do, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
But after talking with your lawyer and given this plea bargain, have you decided it's in your own best interest to plead no contest?
I do, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Avila. I will accept his plea. Let's see. Did I ask you if you were a citizen, Mr. Avila?
You did, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, let's see.
Proudly.
Me too. Bear with me just a second, all right?
All right.
Here it is. This is where I need it. So, excuse me, Drew, fine. Think. Think I got everything there. All right, Mr. Avila, I'm going to find on your plea that the evidence is sufficient to find you guilty. I find you guilty of the offense of indecent exposure. Having made that finding, Mr. Avila, I assess punishment of $0 fine, the cost of court, 21 days in a Bear County jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served, which means that just this judgment is in fact satisfied by the time that you've already served, Mr. Avila. I have filed your plea bargain, sir. You have no right to appeal. Mr. Avila, do you have any questions, sir?
Not at all, sir. Thank you.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. Good luck to you, all right?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Nice seeing you, Bill.
Good seeing you.
Judge Bishop Padilla next on Panaducci. Panaducci.
Carrie, I'm sorry, really quickly, can you put me back in a room with Mr. Montgomery?
Already brought your client out and there's already someone else in that, in, where were you, in room 3?
I think so.
Mr. Montgomery, did you hear that, Leonard? Can you put Montgomery back in 3? Is that
All right. He's
is that
going.
possible? Okay, go ahead and go back, Kelly.
Thank you.
Have Hernandez? Hernandez first name? Simon Hernandez.
I thought we were doing Paganucci.
We're doing Panaducci.
Okay.
Paganucci. Good Irish name, Javier. Paganucci, huh?
Yes, it's a good Irish name, Judge.
Righty.
All right, let me see if I can share my screen. All right, first of all, right, are you Emmett Paganucci?
Yes, sir.
All right, you raise your right hand for me. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
All right, good. Let's see. Let me share my screen with you, Mr. Paganucci. So you can see what we're doing here. Mr. Paganucci, you're charged by information in this case with the offense of, let's see, driving while intoxicated, with a 0.15 or higher blood or breath alcohol limit. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
That makes that a first-degree felony, punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
And Mr. Paganucci, is it all right with you that we proceed with your hearing this morning on this Zoom platform rather than in person?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Judge, you said it makes it a first-degree felony because it used to felony court, but it's a.
Did I say felony?
misdemeanor.
Oh, my
Can I
gosh.
say misdemeanor?
Emmett Paganucci, I apologize for scaring you. It's a class A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sorry about that. That was unintentional. That's why you got a lawyer, right?
Exactly.
All right, Mr. Paganucci, you have several legal rights. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and confront the witnesses against you in this case. What that means is you ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court where Mr. Padilla can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
During that hearing, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as he would like for you in front of that same jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, Mr. Paganucci, you do not have to give up those rights unless you want to. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
But if you want to give up your rights, you can, and you do it by filling out all this paperwork that I have before me called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonishments. Mr. Paganucci, did you go over all this paperwork in detail with your attorney before you signed it?
Yes, sir, I did.
Do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Good, because these documents tell the court that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and you further understand you have all those trial rights that we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into a plea bargain with the state of Texas.
Yes, sir.
Paganucci, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Paganucci, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case. The first thing you need to understand about that is the fact that I don't have to go along with your plea bargain agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held as a circumstance against you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, if the prosecutor would tell me what the plea bargain in Mr. Paganucci's case is.
Yes, Judge. The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court cost, 60 days, Bear County Jail. Judge, I'm showing he has 2 days credit, so this will not be a judgment satisfied.
All right. There's nothing else because it's a DB that goes along with that, like any suspensions or anything like that? No?
Judge,
Judgment set?
typically, we don't give a recommendation as far as the suspension goes. I think a minimum is 6 months for this offense. And I do think that they would like you to notate it.
That's statutory, right?
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, Javier, is that the agreement as you understand it, sir?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. And just so we all understand, Mr. Paganucci is currently serving a 180-day jail sanction on a felony probation case.
Okay.
So this 60 days will run with that 180 days.
Can you give me the case number so I can run it concurrent?
Yes, sir. The case number is 2022 CR 11314.
All right. Mr. Paganucci, is that the agreement as you understand it?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. Javier, does Mr. Paganucci have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes, he has.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
I believe he is.
All right, Mr. Emmett Paganucci, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir, I am.
Please tell me how you plead to the Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with a BAC of 0.15 or over. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
I can still find you guilty based on that no contest plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
But you're pleading no contest because you feel it's in your own best interest and because of this plea bargain, correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I will accept Mr. Paganucci's plea. Just give me a second here. 05. 60 days. Judgment is not satisfied. All right, Mr. Paganucci, I'm going to find upon your plea that and the evidence that it is sufficient to find you guilty. I find you guilty of the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood or breath alcohol level over 0.15. Class A misdemeanor. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine and 60 days in the Bear County Jail. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served. This case will run concurrent with 2022 CR 11314, where you're serving some time as a condition of probation. There is a statutory 6 months Texas driver's license suspension. Mr. Paganucci, I filed your plea bargain. You do not have my permission to appeal, and you have no right to appeal. Mr. Paganucci, you have any questions?
No, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. Good luck to you, all right?
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Javier, always a pleasure.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you.
See you. About to submit, Terry. Let's hope.
Okay,
let's
all right,
see.
Judge. Go ahead and click the sign there. All right, Judge, perfect.
All right.
Now you're gonna find a Keontae Montgomery.
All right, let me look for that. Hey, on just so on the court costs, all I'm putting is yes, because I don't know how much they are. Is that okay? Or?
I'm not too sure. You're gonna have to ask the clerk.
Yeah, I have no idea what the court costs might be. Do they want me to put a figure in there? Is it the same in each case, or how does that work?
That I don't know. Karen, do you know? Karen, the clerk of the court? Okay.
Hi, yes. So you wouldn't have to put a court cost. We do it on our end.
Okay.
Well, it has a little blank, so I've just put yes in there. So I hope that's okay.
Okay, that works.
Okay. All right. What's next, Terry?
Keontae Montgomery, Judge Kelly Fernandez, Judge.
I got Keontae.
There you go,
Okay.
Judge.
And then we're gonna get Keontae in front of the screen here.
I look at M search results. Dash BC.
Let me go let them know, Judge.
Kelly, watch me, because I've been screwing up all morning. All right. So just make sure I do it right. All right.
I will, Judge.
I got a Montgomery.
Yeah, that's the right one. Keontae? Yeah.
All right.
All right. Are you Keontae Montgomery?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Montgomery, raise your right hand for me if you would, sir. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Let me share my screen with you so you know what we're talking about while we're doing it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Boston.
Say again?
See you from Boston.
No, New York. Don't say Boston. Are you kidding me? I hate that freaking team.
I knew it. I knew it.
I'm Yankees, not Red Sox. All right. Don't say
It's
that.
a joke I have with all my New York family on my mom.
All right, Mr. Montgomery, you're charged by information in this case. Let's see, with the offense of criminal trespass of private property. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Montgomery, that's Class B misdemeanor, punishable by up to 180 days in the Bear County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine. Do you understand what you're charged with and the possible punishment in your case?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Montgomery, you have several legal rights, sir. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You know what, Mr. Montgomery, I apologize. I never asked you. Is it all right with you that we proceed on this Zoom platform rather than in person to handle your case?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that. All right. As I said, I gave you the range of punishment. You have all those legal rights, and you can go into the courtroom and have your lawyer, Kelly Fernandez here, cross-examine any witnesses in this case in front of a jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
She could also call as many witnesses as she would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Do you understand that, Mr. Montgomery?
Yes, sir.
And the thing about those rights, you don't have to give them up. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
But if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork I've been provided called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonishments. Mr. Montgomery, did you go over all this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Montgomery, because these documents tell the court that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all those trial rights that we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into an agreement with the state of Texas.
Yes, sir. I'm waiving my
Mr.
right.
Montgomery, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I will approve your waivers and have them signed with the papers in this cause, or have them filed with the papers in this cause. Evidently, you have a plea bargain in this case, Mr. Montgomery. First thing you need to understand about that is the fact that I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I do not go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Montgomery, hang on, just listen up. State, can you tell me what the plea bargain might be?
Yes, Judge. The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court cost, 31 days, Bear County Jail, credit for time served. We'd ask time and money rent concurrent, and the judge would be satisfied.
All right, Kelly Fernandez, is that the agreement as you understand it?
It is, Judge.
Mr. Montgomery, is that the agreement that you understand it?
Yes, sir.
All right, Kelly, does Mr. Montgomery have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He does, Judge.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
He has, Judge.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
He is.
All right, Mr. Keontae Montgomery, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
I find it, that's already.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Montgomery, please tell me how you plead to the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, Mr. Montgomery, you understand I can still find you guilty based on that plea?
Yes, sir.
Yes? But after talking to your lawyer and given this plea bargain, have you decided it's in your own best interest to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Montgomery. Hang on just a second. Let me fill this out. 0 fine. Cost of court. And 31 days. Credit for time served. Time already depends on the church. Okay, Mr. Montgomery, based on your plea and any evidence I've seen, I'm going to find the evidence is sufficient to find you guilty of this offense. I do find you guilty of criminal trespass, Class B misdemeanor. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine and 31 days in the Bear County Jail. I will give you the fine and the time. I mean, the court costs and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served, which means, Mr. Montgomery, that your judgment in this case is in fact satisfied by the time that you've already served. I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have the right to appeal. Mr. Montgomery, do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Take care of yourself. Stay well when you get out, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Let me hit the submit here, click the sign.
Yeah. Are you from here? Are you from?
Perfect.
Main jail. What's your name?
Montgomery.
Thank you, Kelly. Judge, we are going next to Miss Calais, Judge, on Simon Hernandez. Simon.
Okay, let me find Simon.
Can I take the screen up?
I'll do it.
I got it.
We'll help her. Find her.
You got Simon? Is that Simon?
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on just a second. Let me share my screen with you, Simon. All right, you are, Anita, are you ready? I'm sorry, are you okay? You're ready? All right, I didn't want
Yes, Judge, I'm ready.
to
Thank
bounce over you. All right, you are Mr. Simon Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez, raise your right hand for me. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Mr. Hernandez, you are charged in this case, let me see, with the offense of resisting arrest or search. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
That's a Class A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail. Do you understand what you're charged with and the possible range of punishment, Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hernandez, is it all right with you, sir, that we proceed with this hearing on this Zoom platform rather than in person?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for that, sir. You have several legal rights at this point, Mr. Hernandez. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case, which means you could ask the prosecution to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, or Ms. Kale could cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, your lawyer could call as many witnesses as she would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Hernandez, do you understand, sir, that you have those rights?
Yes, sir.
You also understand, Mr. Hernandez, that you do not have to give up those rights.
Yes, sir.
But if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork I have before me that I'm sharing with you, the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights and court admonishments. Did you go over this paperwork in detail with your attorney before you signed it?
Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. Sorry about that, sir.
It's okay. And do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
All right, because these documents tell me, Mr. Hernandez, that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and you further understand you have all those trial rights we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into an agreement with the state of Texas.
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Hernandez, excuse me, sir. It appears that you have a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand about that, sir, is the fact that I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement, that is, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, prosecution, listen up, Mr. Hernandez, for a second. Prosecution, could you tell me what the plea might be in Mr. Hernandez's case?
Yes, Judge. The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court cost, 99 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and for the judgment to be satisfied.
Anita, is that the agreement as you understand it?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Hernandez, is that the agreement as you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Anita, does Mr. Hernandez have a rational as well as factual understanding of these charges and proceedings against him?
Yes, he does.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
He has.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right, Mr. Simon Hernandez, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hernandez, please tell me how you plead to the Class A misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest or transportation or search. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, sir.
You understand, Mr. Hernandez, on that no contest plea, I can still find you guilty, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, but after considering all the evidence, considering the plea bargain and speaking with your lawyer, have you decided it's in your own best interest to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. I'll accept this plea. All right, just give me a second to catch up with the paperwork here. Zero fine, court plus yes. 99 days. Better time served, judgment sentence. All right, Mr. Hernandez, based upon all the paperwork I've reviewed, I'm going to find on your no contest plea that you are guilty of the offense of resisting arrest or search. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine and 99 days in the Bear County Jail. The court costs and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served, Mr. Hernandez, which means this judgment is in fact satisfied by the time that you've already served. Mr. Hernandez, I have followed your plea bargain agreement in this case, sir. You do not have my permission to appeal, and you have no right to appeal. Mr. Hernandez, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself then. Stay well. Good luck to you. All right.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Judge. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, it's good seeing you, Anita. Take care of yourself.
You too. Bye, Terry.
Bye-bye. Take care.
You too.
Hey, Jonathan, will you send Fernando Trevino an offer, please? Will you chat that to him? Because he needs an offer. Fernando
Okay.
Trevino on Samuel Murray, please. And we are next. Joanne Akel is in one. Okay. Valerie Hedlund, judge, is next on Tina Worth.
Tina Worth.
Hi, Valerie. How you doing?
Hi, Judge. I'm good. How are y'all?
Good.
Good morning.
All right, there we go. This way. Thank you, Deputy, for doing that. Otherwise, I could see the top of her head, and that's about it. All right, are you Miss Tina Worth? W-A-R-T-H?
Sit on that side.
Miss Worth, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, you are Miss Tina Worth?
Yes, I am.
All right, let me share my screen with you, ma'am. Do me a favor, Miss Worth. Can you raise your right hand? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Listen, Miss Worth, you are charged by information in this case with the offense of assault bodily injury, Class A misdemeanor. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
That's punishable by up to a year in the Bear County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Do you understand the range of punishment in your case?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. Judge, I'm really sorry to interrupt on the paperwork. It does have Class B marked. If you can override that.
I
and
will.
make a
I
correction.
gave the
Thank
right
you.
one, though.
Yeah,
Ms.
you
Worth,
did. Thank you.
Ms. Worth, is it okay with you that we proceed with this hearing over this Zoom platform rather than in person?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, let me change that. You're right, Valerie. Thank you for that.
That's okay. Thank you. Sorry about
geez,
that.
Can I do that?
There we go.
Yeah.
How do I get rid of the B?
I think that's,
I think the clerk can do only that, Judge, as long as you click on the right one.
yes, Judge. I think what we just did is enough. And that
That's
it
enough?
should-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, like I said, Ms. Worth, I did give you the right range of punishment. Ms. Worth, You have several legal rights. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Ms. Worth, what that means is you could ask the prosecution to call their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer or lawyers can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, sir.
Ms. Worth, during that proceeding, your lawyers can call as many witnesses as they would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And Ms. Worth, further, you do not have to give up those rights. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
But if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork that I have before me called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonishments. Ms. Worth, did you go over that paperwork in detail with your attorney before you signed it?
Yes, I did.
And do you understand what's in those documents?
Yes, but I'm not Kevin.
Uh-oh, did I do something wrong?
That's the judge, love. He's got to fill this out.
Yeah, I got to sign for me. That's me.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen because I'm about to sign when you tell me you understand this.
yes,
And then I'll apply that. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, you do not have to give up those rights, but if you're telling me that you want to, because of the plea bargain in this case, then you want to give up those rights and waive them, right?
yes, sir.
All right, the first thing you know, there's evidently a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand, Ms. Worth, is the fact that I don't have to go along with your plea bargain. However, if I don't go along with it, for whatever reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, evidently there is a plea bargain in this case. Could the state please tell me what it might be?
Yes, Judge. The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court cost, 28 days, Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money rent concurrent, and for the judgment to be satisfied.
Valerie, is that your understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Judge.
Ms. Worth, is that your understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right. Valerie, does Ms. Worth have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against her?
She does.
Has she been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes, Judge, and just for the record, Jeannie Cupid is her counsel of record. They have met
Okay.
over Zoom, and I'm just here to do the plea paperwork, but she does rationally understand everything that we went through, Judge.
All right, so you feel that she's competent to waive her rights and enter into this plea?
I do.
And Ms. Worth, is it okay with you that Valerie steps in for your lawyer just to handle
Yes,
this
it is,
plea?
Your Honor.
Okay, then, Ms. Worth, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, I am, sir.
All right, Ms. Tina Worth, can you please tell me how you plead in this case to the offense of assault causing bodily injury, a Class A misdemeanor? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
You understand, Ms. Worth? I can still find you guilty based upon that plea. You understand?
Yes, sir, I did. That's
But
fine.
after talking with your lawyer and given this plea bargain, have you decided it's in your own best interest to plead no contest?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Worth. And if you would, please, just give me a moment here to
Of course.
catch up. $28 days, right? All right, Ms. Worth. Based upon your plea, I find it sufficient to find you guilty of this offense, and I find you guilty of assault causing bodily injury, a Class A misdemeanor. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at $0 fine, the cost of court in 28 days in the Bear County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served. So this judgment, Ms. Worth, is in fact satisfied by the time that you've already served. I have followed your plea bargain, Ms. Worth, so you have no right to appeal. Ms. Worth, do you have any questions?
No, thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You take care of yourself. Stay well, all right?
Yes, sir, you stay blessed and well your own self.
Thank you. Thanks, Valerie. It's great seeing you
Thank
again.
you. You too. Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Simon? Samuel. Samuel what? McGrory. Yeah, right.
we're doing actually, is that, who is this up there, Leonard?
Hyman,
Samuel.
oh, Samuel Rory.
Fernando, you ready, Fernando?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
All right, hang on, let me see if I can,
There you go, Judge, okay.
and then share it with Samuel here. Samuel, how in the world do you say your last name?
Maruri.
Say it for me one time and I'll see if I can get it.
Maruri.
Rory. All right, that's not too bad. All right, you are Samuel Memori?
Yeah,
that'll do, right?
yeah, that'll do, man.
All right. First of all, raise your right hand for me. Do you swear that any testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Right. Hey, do you mind if I call you Samuel? It might make it easier.
That's fine, that's
All
fine.
right.
Most people butcher my name anyway. This
All right, Samuel. You're charged in this case. Is it all right with you, first of all, that we proceed by video conference in this case?
Yes, that's fine, sir.
Thank you for that, sir. You're charged by information in this case with the offense of criminal trespass. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, it's not checked here, but it is a B, right, Jonathan?
Yes.
All right, that is a Class B
Yes.
misdemeanor offense, Samuel, so it's punishable by anywhere from 0 to 180 days in the Bear County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies in your case?
Yes, sir, I do fully understand.
All right, Samuel, you have several legal rights at this point. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. And what that means is you could ask the prosecutor to bring his witnesses into open court to testify against you, where Mr. Trevino can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do fully understand that, sir.
Your lawyer can also call as many witnesses as he would like on your behalf during that trial, Mr. Samuel. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. And do you understand, Samuel, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Yes, sir, I fully understand that, sir.
But if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonishments. Samuel, did you go over this paperwork in detail with Mr. Trevino, your lawyer, before you signed it?
Yes, I did, sir.
And you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, because these documents do tell me that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all those trial rights we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into an agreement with the state of Texas. Samuel, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Samuel, let me see. At this time, they're going to read the plea bargain to me. You tell me if it rings a bell when I ask you, okay? State, what's the plea bargain for Mr. Memori's case?
Judge, it's a $0 fine plus court cost, 48 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served. We ask time and money rate concurrent, and the judgment be satisfied. The state is also taking into consideration night mag number 707789 out of the 227th District Court.
Fernando, is that the agreement, sir?
It is, but there's another felony that also got TIC'd into it.
You got the number?
I don't.
It's already been closed. I can put it on the record though.
As long as it's not going to hold him in jail. If it's closed, it's not holding him. So.
Correct, Judge. It's closed.
Okay.
It's close. Okay.
All right, Samuel, is that the agreement as you understand it?
Okay, so basically, from my understanding, just to make sure I fully understand, so I get credit for time served for my criminal trespassing as well as the other dismissal of the other two cases, correct?
Exactly. 48 days, time served, and boom, that's it. You're satisfied.
I fully comprehend that, sir.
Okay, good. Fernando, does Mr. Samuel have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He does.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes, he has.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
He is.
All right, Samuel, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, Samuel, please tell me how you plead to the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
You understand, based on that plea, I could still find you guilty. You understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
After talking with your lawyer and given this plea bargain, have you decided it's in your own best interest to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Just give me a moment here. Let me catch up with the paperwork, okay?
Yes, sir.
Whatever your name is.
I'm gonna just look up something. I'm gonna look for Marguerite. I mean, Anderson.
Must have forgotten something. Okay, Samuel, I'm gonna find the evidence is in fact sufficient, based upon your plea to find you guilty. I find you guilty of criminal trespass, Class B misdemeanor. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine, the cost of court, and 48 days in the Bear County Jail. The cost
Thank
of
you.
court and the days will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served, so the judgment in this case is in fact satisfied. I will take into consideration Night Mag 707789 out of the 227th Judicial District Court. I have filed your plea bargain agreement, Mr. Samuel, so you do not have my permission to appeal. You got any questions?
No, sir. You have a blessed morning, sir.
Thank you very much for that. You take care of yourself. Stay well, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Let's go.
Thanks, Fernando. Nice seeing you.
Thank you, Kevin. I mean, Judge. And bye, Terry.
I found him by
Bye,
his
bye,
first name.
Fernando. Nice to see you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
You only have one more.
We got one more.
Mike, you ready? We're doing Veronica Vasquez next. Michael, you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
All right, thank you, sir.
I think it's for my hair.
Showtime. This is what I was talking all the time.
Look how ugly are the, oh my God.
Okay. All right, are you Veronica Vasquez?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Vasquez, do me a favor, raise your right hand for me. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, I've shared my screen with you, Ms. Vasquez. Is it okay with you that we proceed with this hearing on this Zoom platform rather than in person?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Vasquez, you are charged by information in this case
Okay.
with the, hang on, with the offense of criminal trespass. Do you understand that charge against you?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Vasquez, that's a Class B misdemeanor, so it's punishable by anywhere from $0 to a $2,000 fine and up to 180 days in the Bear County Jail. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies to your case?
Yes, I do.
All right, Ms. Vasquez, you have several legal rights at this point. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Ms. Vasquez, what that means is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses to county court, to open court,
Yes.
to testify against you, where your lawyer, Mr. Collins, must examine those witnesses in front of a
Yes,
jury.
sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Vasquez, during that proceeding, Mr. Collins can call as many witnesses for you as he wants. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Vasquez, you do not have to give up those rights. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I do.
If you want to give them up, Ms. Vasquez, you can, and you do it by filling out this paperwork called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonishments. Ms. Vasquez, did you go over this paperwork in detail with Mr. Collins before you
Yes,
signed
I
it?
did. Yes.
Do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, I do.
All right, because these documents tell me, Ms. Vasquez, that you understand what you're charged with, you
Yes.
understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all those trial rights we just talked about. But
Yes.
you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can
Yes.
enter into an agreement with the state of Texas.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Vasquez, is that what you want to do?
Yes, I do.
All right, then I will approve your waivers.
All right, thank you.
Hang on, you're welcome, and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Ms. Vasquez, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case. The first thing you need to understand about that is the fact that I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for whatever reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right, prosecution, could you tell me what the plea bargain might be in Ms. Vasquez's case?
Yes, Judge. It's a $0 fine plus court cost, 8 days, Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to remain concurrent, and for the judgment to be satisfied.
Michael, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Ms. Vasquez, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Collins, does your client have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against her?
I believe she does, Your Honor.
Has she been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is she legally competent to waive her rights and enter into this plea?
I believe she is.
Ms. Veronica Vasquez, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, I am.
All right, Ms. Vasquez, please tell me how you plead to the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass. Guilty,
No.
not guilty, or no contest?
No content.
Ms. Vasquez, do you understand on a no contest plea, I could still find you guilty in this case?
Yes.
And you're pleading no contest because after talking to your lawyer and seeing the plea bargain, you feel that it's in your own best interest.
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, I will accept Ms. Vasquez's plea
Yes, sir.
and just excuse me for a moment to catch up with the paperwork.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hang on just a sec. 05. Court cause. 8 days, right? 8 days. Credit for time served, time alone, just what's imposed. All right, Ms. Vasquez, I'm going to find based upon your plea that you are guilty of the offense of criminal trespass.
Okay.
Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine, the cost of court in 8 days in the Bear County Jail.
All right.
Cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served, Ms. Vasquez,
Yes, sir.
which means your judgment is in fact satisfied by the time that you've already served.
Yes,
Ms.
sir.
Vasquez, I have followed your plea bargain. You do not have my permission to appeal, and you have no right to appeal. Ms. Vasquez, do you have any questions?
No, I don't. That's it.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. All
You
right,
too.
good luck.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye, Mike. It's good seeing you, laddie.
You go sit down over there.
Take care, Your Honor.
Always a pleasure, Michael.
Always a pleasure.
Man, go sit down over there.
Terry, that just leaves one, right?
It
Richardson?
leaves one judge, Joanne Eagle. She is, I've already gone in there several times. She's in another hearing and still filling out, she's just filling out paperwork, Judge. So she's not done yet. Do you want to wait for her or can we continue with the bonds? The bond attorneys are here and pretrial is here already, Judge. We can get I think Joanne Eagle's she's gonna be a little while, Judge, so we might as well move on to the bond.
Yeah, there might be a learning curve on the bonds for me too. But,
Yes. Oh, I
I'd
know,
love-
Judge.
I'd love to
Hold
do
on.
it. Tell me
Well-
which one's first and whatever.
Okay, got it. Okay, first of all, who's here? Margie, is that you, Margie?
Oh, ma'am, it's Maria.
Oh, hi, Maria. Good morning.
morning. Good morning.
Judge Maria is here for pretrial. The bond attorney of the day is Adam Paltz, and Mr. Paltz is here. Am I right, Adam?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
I'm Terry.
The very first one we have, Judge, you're gonna find is James Fuller. James Fuller up front, please. Okay. Fuller.
Terry, we're on YouTube.
Okay. No, oh, okay.
I got it. I got James Fuller. All right. Criminal trespass, $500 bond.
Judge, we have to turn off YouTube, Judge. Let me go over there and figure out how to do that for you. Give me a moment. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Move this one.
Sure.
Move right there.
Those can't be on YouTube, Judge, because it's got personal information there. So
I
we don't-
remember that. Yeah.
Yes, Judge. Let me figure out how to do that. I'll be right there.
There's one that says stop live stream. Could that